Every time I read The Promised Neverland, I get excited for every chapter I read. Does that make me a big fan of The Promised Neverland? Does that make me the one that could potentially be the guy that dedicates his channel to The Promised Neverland, learning everything about The Promised Neverland? Maybe. 15 chapters in, and yes, because of a bus strike, I am reviewing it back again on a Monday, The Promised Neverland, so be happy about that. So The Promised Neverland chapter 15 landed today, and it was really exciting. Norman was having a bad dream where he was having a bad dream of a three-way attack with Ray and Corone and Isabella all attacking, and then finding all Emma, Ray and everybody on the floor stabbed with roses like he saw one of his other siblings near the beginning of the chapter, right at the end of that chapter as well. Well, during this chapter, he then continued talking about how he wants to deceive Ray, of trying to then try to get him working with them, and try to deceive Ray on saying that he will make sure to make it look like he's not going to allow all the siblings to go, and it'll just be him, Ray and Emma to go, and then he deceives them and brings everybody along and type of thing. And then during this, Ray outright comes out telling Emma that he is the spy and everything, and he's been doing it for all these years and stuff like that. And Emma didn't really like the fact that he somewhat changed his mind about being against taking everybody with him in this chapter. But that's the same time, because now we know that Ray is the spy for Isabel or for Mama. It really is keeping it up to the point where is he telling the truth? Is he telling the truth to the point where that he is going to be taking all the siblings, or is that just an outright lie to keep Emma to be quiet? And that really is the question. They did do a test as well, one of those tests. We did get them doing the test again in one of the panels, but yet again this is mainly focusing. And then Gilda and Emma came up and said that when we get back to the house, we need to tell you something, because they came up with the idea of like doing some Renaissance and keep watch over Mama and see what she actually does. And around 8 PM in this, that they escaped. That she just suddenly vanishes into a room that probably nobody knows about in this building, and it just shows that it's been one of those type of things where Mama goes into the secret room that nobody knows about, and that's where she's communicating with these demons, these aliens. I'm still reckon that these are aliens and not demons that somehow invaded Earth and that they started taking over Earth. I know that demons was a nice thing to incorporate with the kids, thinking they are demons and like that, but these could be essentially aliens as well. There is that possibility, and I'm sticking with that possibility that these are actually aliens, but for the sake of this review I will continue calling them demons as well. So we get that. So all in all, this was a great chat. The art, the creepiness in this chapter, definitely in Norman's dream, was really great. The art was phenomenal in every panel. Definitely the panel with Emma staring at Ray, making sure that he won't turn on them or something, and that he means everything that he says. And they mentioned about the transmitter, and she asked about the transmitters, if he's been working on disabling these transmitters. Again, there has been times where he probably had to boost up. He had to experiment on kids and taking the transmitters out early and stuff like that. And she's been wondering what happened to those kids that he had to test on to get the transmitters. The fact is, has he tested of getting this transmitter out of his own ear as well? That's another curious thing. Has he actually managed to get the transmitter out of his own ear as being part of one of the test subjects as well on himself? Or has he actually done it on other kids and they just suddenly vanished and been shipped off earlier than they should have been because of the transmitter being taken out? That is another possibility. There is a lot of possibilities, questions rising up in the Promised Neverlands, but this one was really great to show up everything that does show where this chapter is going at this moment, this arc, and at the end of it, it's the 31st of the 10th, so it was Halloween night. As of this chapter, it was set on Halloween night, but they don't really, obviously during the whole concept of this, Halloween probably is a dead dead type of thing that hasn't been going on for ages, because it was the 31st of the 10th, and it's 8 days till they actually launch their escape plan. So they've got 8 days left for their escape plan. But this was yet again the art, yet again the artist for this manga, yet again done it on point. I love the art style. Every time there is something to informing with the demons in a dream sequence or whatever, it just shows how detailed they can be in it as well. Definitely there was some great powers as well in this chapter, and I really did enjoy it as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Promised Neverland. So like always, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about the Promised Neverlands down in the comment sections below. And also, please check out the other Promised Neverland review and one of my previous popular videos as well, and hit that subscribe button as well when you get a chance as well. But I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Otaku Corner, member of the 00 Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.